What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coffee and Combat episode 2. Today I'm going to be chatting to a man that's had an extensive amateur career and an impressive one at that. He's currently 2-0 as a pro, fighting on the Cage Warriors promotion, and he's an all-round legend and he's a coach as well. So just want to welcome him in here now. Alex, welcome in.
Good to see you.
Thanks very much for doing it.
Thanks,
Very well, have you? How about coffee there a bit?
Thanks very much.
No hassle, no hassle. Right. I have a name picked out for Keto. I never said it to him last week and I have one picked out for you. What do you think about it? Alexander the Wizard O'Sullivan.
The Wizard? I already have a name.
What is it?
It's W as well, so it's the Wolf, yeah. See?
Because you... big one, yeah.
So I already have a name.
Yeah.
Keith nearly has a name, but I don't know if he likes it that much.
What is it?
The Octopus, do you ever see?
Yeah.
The Octopus, that's his, because he has such good guards, such an impressive...
Lanky limbs.
yeah.
I was going to say to him last week, I forgot to say to him, yo, Keto the Freak Show, yo.
The Freak Show, actually, that's
not too bad.
Oh, good, that's
well, sorry, he has to say Keto the Freak Show.
Yeah.
If he's in with Bruce Buffer in a few years to come, you have to mention that to him.
That's a good show.
Not a bad one,
you might like that one, yeah.
Forgot to say it to him.
Yeah.
Right, so you had 30 amateur fights and you represented Ireland in the IMFs, you won medals and everything. That was all before turning pro. Now you're 2-0 with about 2 minutes in the hedge.
Yeah.
So how invaluable was all that amateur fighting, going forward now into the pro game?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's why we have to have all the amateur fights. That's why I had 30. That's the most in any Irish fighter has. So I racked all that up. That's due to the IMAFs as well. I can get so much fights in quick. So I had 12 IMAF fights, and they all happen in the space of a week, or 3 or 4 happen in the space of a week. So you're able to get more fights in
constantly.
And then that's where you're seeing lads who are having like me that have only had the 2 fights with about 2 minutes in the cage. That's because I have that extensive.
Basically, you're going to see everything in the amateur background that you're going to see in the pro game anyway.
Most of it.
The more you do, the more ready you're going to be.
Exactly, yeah. So I felt very ready and it's been proven so far. So
yeah, 100%.
We're doing good at the moment.
Yeah, savage. Am I right in saying you also went to Trinity College?
You are indeed, yeah.
Yeah, what did you study there?
I studied history in Trinity, not for any particular reason to get a job to do history, just because I'm mad into history. So
yeah, you love it. History buff.
History buff. So I did the 4 years in Trinity there, finished up last year and got the degree. So now I'm full-time MMA coaching and fighting. Yeah. And
if you wanted, you could be a history teacher as well.
That's kind of that's my plan B.
Yeah.
Just in case it goes.
Well, I won't. You'll be fine anyway.
Yeah.
So that answers your question. So what did you study? So obviously now you're a pro, you're living your dream. But if you weren't a fighter, obviously you had to say that to me now. You would have been a history teacher. Anything else other than that?
Anything else than a history buff?
Sure, you could have done that.
Yeah, I mean, I nearly studied science in college as well. I'm academic.
Another reason why you should be called a wizard.
Yeah.
Brainiac anyway.
Yeah, I like academic stuff anyway. To be honest, I'll probably end up doing some writing later on anyway, because you can only fight for a certain period of time. The reason I'm pursuing fighting now rather than my Trinity degree is because I can only do fighting for this small window of my life, say up until I'm about 40. That's about the cut-off point. And then after that I can do whatever I want academically anyway, so I'll probably end up doing something along those lines.
Depending
on how good exactly. And if the gym keeps going well, I'd love to open up a few more gyms and make this to a franchise and open up one over in Spain maybe or something. That'll be another route. So I have a few.
Well, 100%. It's going great guns at the moment anyway. Yeah. Everybody loves it. All the kids they speak and they all love it. All the fighters you're training.
Yeah.
They always say nothing but good things about you.
Yeah, it's going great. Yeah.
Right. I know fighting is in your blood. Yeah. Both your siblings and your man both have had fights. All have had fights inside the cage.
Yeah.
So that must be brilliant. Like most people's parents and mothers are terrified. You see that child that into the cage and they get the head boxed off. And like your ma, she can give you advice.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in the training yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's really beneficial. It's like
it has to be some sort of an advantage. Yeah, having that.
100%. Obviously, she knows the dangers as well. She's actually done it, so she's more aware in nearly what can happen than if your parents weren't. So I get she's as apprehensive when I'm fighting. She's there at the shows, but at the same time, throughout the camp is where you really feel the difference. Whereas Keith does be often saying how his ma's trying to get him potatoes or something during camp, and she's like, but that's lovely food. That's lovely. Potatoes are great food, but not in camp. That's caloric as fuck. No potatoes, or generally less potatoes.
Yeah,
but she doesn't understand that as much. Whereas obviously my ma's totally flued in. Knows to stay away from me when I'm don't offer me the wrong food.
She's along properly.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Obviously, she's down the gym all the time as well, so it really suits just to have everyone with my sister and even my brother as well.
Yeah.
Milling around, it makes everything easier for me. I live fighting basically.
So even out here, when you got home, it's just constantly. Is it constantly just talked about?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. All my mates at this stage are from the gym and around MMA, so I live in the
24/7.
24/7.
Yeah. Deadly, yeah. Right. A little bit away from the fighting for a second here now. Just a few questions. What is your favourite, would you say, movie or TV show? Or even both, one of each?
So my favourite movies is the Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, yeah. So that's
4, 3.
Yeah. All of them.
They're bringing them out again remastered.
Yeah, they're bringing out remastered. There's going to be 4K in the cinema this
you
summer,
can bring me if you want.
Yeah, no, I'll probably end up having to just bring a big, yeah. bring a big gang to see it. It's my favourite. It's my favourite movies of all time. With the huge buff, like, you know what I mean.
TV show.
That's it. Yeah, it's a tougher one. To be honest, like everyone hates on it because of the ending, but Game of Thrones really intrigued me. You know, it's the same idea as fancy
the Lord
of the Rings and all. But I was seriously into Game of Thrones. I still think it was really good, even though the ending let us down.
They rushed it because you know that the Dreyers, they got the job for Star Wars and then they rushed the last thing and then they left.
Yeah, no, it's all the creators.
I heard that's what happened. Yeah,
exactly.
I really love that as well. The last one sort of leading through me a little bit, but I still do like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What is your favourite holiday destination?
Favorite holiday destination that I've been. I mean, Italy was incredible. Just like the weather's great. It's built for tourists now, you know, and the food is deadly. It's just pizza and pasta, and it's really easy to eat, but it's really nice. And then there's all the landscape and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's lovely, beautiful.
Yeah, Italy's deadly. I want to go to the Far East. You know, I haven't been there. Keith was over in Thailand there over the summer, and a few loads of other lads, loads of other foreigners. So that'll be kind of where I need to go next.
Want to do a camp or a holiday?
I'd like to do a camp. I'd like to train and sightsee and see a holiday. So that I'd love to get over there. Hopefully by the end of the year, that's kind of my.
Everybody's doing it nowadays.
Everyone's doing it. Well, the MMA scene is great over there.
Yeah.
But then also the life is deadly and the like the scenery and just
it is a whole view. Well, I was saying myself, I was only saying here where the interview is. It's unbelievable. You have to sort of experience.
So like when you're saying like dream holiday destination sort of thing, like that,
definitely
that would be where I want to go. But the one I've gone to already, say Italy is the best I've been to. It's lovely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Favorite takeaway.
I have to go with Chinese. I usually rotate between Chinese, pizza, or chipper. So that's my variety. I don't stretch too far. I don't really touch Indian that much or anything like that. It's too much for me. Yeah. So keep it safe. So Chinese is my favourite of the three. It's the one I have the most often, and I always generally tend towards a 4-in-1 or even a 5-in-1.
That it?
Yeah,
that's you can get a big load of it. When I get Chinese, the plate doesn't be that high.
Yeah, I mean the 5-in-1 is serious. The 5-in-1, you've got rice, chips, chicken, shredded chicken balls, curry sauce, sometimes noodles, depending on where you get it from.
The whole shit.
Yeah, so it's good shit.
I love the ribs, barbecue ribs.
Yeah, barbecue ribs are great. They're just a bit messy from where I like that set down on the plate and just milling.
They don't have to leave the scrub down with that face on.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah, that's my go-to.
What is your walkout song and why?
So I've mixed it up a few times. My last one I came out, I was really happy with like how it went. So I'm probably going to use that again.
Yeah.
It's called Canaid Leah Fall, so it means the Stone of Destiny. The Song of Destiny. Right. Is what it means.
An Irish song,
it's an Irish song, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually it's where it comes from is like less cool than the name. So it's actually from Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Right.
The Irish DLC, the Irish part of it where he went to Ireland, and it's actually done very well. The song is great. It's by another guy called Einar Selvik and a
Vikings.
Vikings, yeah. So that's the vibe off it, is a Viking tune, but it's in Irish. Yeah. So like usually you'll be like, oh, that's one of those Norse tunes. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
It's in Gaelic, and it sounded really good in the trailer when it came out. It sounded really loud. Yeah. The one's voice is deadly.
Right.
So I'm probably going to do that again.
Oh, again, yeah.
Like I think the Song of Destiny, it's a kill voice. Yeah. But it's not even just an Irish song that's talking about something else. It's quite like, you know, you're going into battle or whatever.
Yeah,
so I'm probably going to use that again. Yeah.
Deadly, yeah. Right. Your favourite fighter / your favourite fight, if you can pick one.
So I have a few. But my favourite fighter is Dustin Poirier.
Lovely.
So like he's always going to be my favourite fighter for a long time. He's a similar style to me.
Right.
So he's a southpaw. He's 5'9". I'm actually 5'8", but sometimes I say I'm 5'9".
Loves an iron bar.
Yeah. No, he jumps guillotines all the time.
Yeah.
There's some of the things I don't believe in so much. But his style, his striking style, like he uses this high elbow defense.
Yeah.
He's really tough. He's cool. He's like not as outspoken as like some McGregor or whatever, but still has a really like a cool persona.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight for the belt again though against Islam.
How's he gonna go?
I don't know if he's gonna win, but I'm always gonna root for him. Like, he's a big fan. I think he's a cool guy. He's a southpaw like me, and
I think Islam's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, he's really hard, really like tough to beat. He's got some of the best wrestling in the game, and he's got good striking, solid striking. He's also a southpaw, which is awkward.
Yeah.
So he's really hard to beat. He's very good. Obviously, he's just coming from Khabib's camp and all as well.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
So he's got so much like kind of stuff to be exactly. So well, I'm always going to root for Poirier. He's my favourite fighter. If I was to say what's my favourite fight, it would be Poirier versus Dan Hooker probably. What have you seen it? It's one of the best.
If you haven't seen that, check it out. The noise of the smacks.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
And it was in Cobra, so you could hear every smack. It was like
exactly. There was no crowd.
Yeah.
Thumb one of my it's probably my favourite fight. There's been some good fights out there, but that's tops it for me.
This being Paul Felder, screams out when they're watching.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of the best like Dustin.
Striking match. It's just like it's an all-out slow fest.
Yeah. Dustin looks like he's losing. Looks like he's gone behind in the first two. Comes back, wins the next three.
Yeah.
And
Hooker surprised him a few times.
Yeah,
as well.
It's great. Hooker's class as well. But Dustin's my favourite.
So he's in the both of them. Very good. Yeah. Right. More fighting, camp-orientated question here now. Make him wait.
Yeah.
Do you always hover around your weight, or would you only put more into it coming up to the fight?
Yeah, so I'd like to say that I hover around it, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you find it?
It's one of the toughest parts of fighting. That's what most people will tell you. Like most of the people, and I think this should be the case, that you have to enjoy the fighting.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can get in there and it's still like tough, and some of it is poxy, like, and it's really hard and all. But like you have to enjoy it if you want to pursue it as a career. You have to want to at least otherwise the camp sucks and it's not even fun when you fight.
Yeah.
It has to be fun when you fight.
Exactly.
So like, don't get me wrong, fighting itself is hard, but for me the weight cut is
the hardest.
And it's not the weight cut itself, it's not dropping the water weight on fight week. Like I know how to do that. Like I have my last fight I had Yannick McGee, their nutritionist, helping me do that. It's not like any of the like water cut in the sauna and all. Like, although that is difficult and tough at times and mentally taxing, it's just the weeks of
the temptation, all the
it's the weeks of eating healthy,
you can't touch it,
eating low calories. Yeah. So I do get quite big outside of camp, but I generally I tried to hold myself down there. I used to walk around about like 72 or 73.
Yeah.
Generally, and I'd cut to 61, so bantamweight.
Right.
You know, I've been out fighting for a while due to like a medical issue that I need to sort out.
Yeah.
So in that time I've been focusing a lot on strength and conditioning.
Right.
So I've moved up, I've gone up in weight now, I've put on a bit of muscle as well as a bit of fat as well now.
So you reckon you'll stick at the bantamweight?
I might be going up to 66 now. So I'm a little bit heavier like than I was before. So once I get the all clear to fight again, which should be soon enough in the future, I'm just about to nearly sort that out.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it and say, look, I'll definitely fight soon, but I'm nearly back, able to be cleared. So as soon as I'm cleared, I'll be dropping back down a bit, and then I do think when I drop back down, I'll still be a good bit heavier than I had been, due to the muscle I've put on recently. So I might end up doing 66 now. 66. So I'm not confirming it yet. I'm gonna have to see it when I drop back down a little bit, but it looks like I'll be moving up at the moment.
Probably try and get back down to that bantamweight first, see how hard it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be bringing my weight down to see where I'm walking at comfortably.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lower my calories a bit, and see where I'm walking at comfortably, and then see if it's doable to drop that.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to a nutritionist again, probably Yannick.
Give me
an idea of what's the right meal like.
Yeah. Savage. Have you any pre-fight rituals leading up to a fight?
Leading up to the fight. So my last few fights, I think my last 3 fights anyway, I've tried to get out to like some kind of Irish like site, some kind of like Gaelic site. Like, so I went to Newgrange there before my last one, and I went to Tara before the one before that. I went to so this place in Drogheda. It's like the site of a battlefield, stuff like this. Before a few fights, I just think it
give you the fighting Irish spirit.
Give me the fighting Irish spirit a little bit, like that. I fought an Italian guy in my first pro fight. I fought a Norwegian / Albanian guy in my last fight. So even like, I don't care that they're foreign, but it's easy for me to then think like, let's get the Irish
warriors out of the battle, like
fighting against some foreigners. Like your man from Norway kind of sounds like a Viking, I'm just trying to, like, at the end of the day, it's like it's all nonsense, but it's good. I just think it puts.
I don't think so. I think there is those players like
it just helps you focus. I mean, like switching on. It's like obviously there's so much anxiety. There's a lot of apprehension before you fight. It's just like it's scary just getting in there, just fighting another guy, as well as everyone's going to be watching you and you don't want to look shy and you there's a lot to it. Like, so just being able to break it down a little bit and put yourself out of your own like existence in like 2024 as like someone that's
dig up your man session.
Just go back to like that primal instinct a little bit, like, because that's what you're going to do when you're fighting in there. You don't have to hold anything back. It's one of the few times they are not going around societally acceptable. Do you know, like, you have to be socially, like, we have to behave in a way that's socially acceptable for society to work. But fighting is one of the few times when you don't have to. You can just
go back.
At it. Yeah, just go at it and try and that's why you see everyone hop up there. I'm usually like quite a stoic kind of, relaxed guy.
Yeah.
But after I win, I'm jumping up on the cat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's just the vibe is insane. Like, so building that up from the week out, like trying to control it, not letting it bring your adrenaline too high where you're getting too nervous, but trying to control it and peak during the fight is one of my like goals throughout fight week.
Very good.
Putting the way. So I start with a little trip out on the Sunday or so before fight week starts. When I have that day off to go out to somewhere, take myself away from civilization a little bit and try and like fucking bring up some of that ancestral.
That's savage, though. That's unreal. 3-5 ritual.
Yeah.
Keep that up now.
Have to do it. Yeah. Don't do it.
Have to keep an eye out for a few good little sites where you live.
Big time. Yeah. That's it. I just look around the maps and going out like
Right. So when you're not in camp for a fight, what do you like to do for fun and relax? Obviously, like in a history up, so do you keep at that, or you like?
Well, I'm a pretty avid gamer as well. Like I play
deadly.
I play. There was a new. I kind of play role playing a little bit, which is the nerdiest thing you don't associate.
Well, it's just a typical thing. It's like you see someone walking down the road and it tells you, or you go to a conventional role playing game with Italy, and now he's still now as a professional.
Yeah, that's it.
Break you up.
It's we're breaking down the stereotypes here.
Yeah.
I'm wearing pink and all at the moment. This is Koya's like a unique rash guard. Alright, so I have one so I can walk out with her as well. So hers in pink. She's the only bird in the gym, so she gets the C mark even if it's in pink. Yeah. She gets the unique one. So I'm wearing this now, wearing the pink, playing role playing and all, breaking down the stairs.
Breaking barriers.
Like I don't know if Keith's allowed to let me hang me for saying this, but he actually watches Love Island down low now, you know.
Good luck.
So I don't know if that's acceptable.
I have to give him abuse in the helmet for that one. So seriously.
So we're all breaking down stairs. We're all even though we're fighters, we're
even though we're vicious in the cage.
So so in my downtime there, to be gaming away. So there's a new game, Baldur's Gate, came out there. It's a great role playing game. It's just
huge open world,
all that stuff in one game in the year. So I've been flat out playing that now for the last few months, sweating on it. Yeah, that's my downtime like. And like that, I like hiking at the weekends. I like going out to see nature. Like, so I was out there in the lock last week with our strength and conditioning coach and my girlfriend and stuff, and that's there. Just as soon as the sun comes out, I go out there. Like, even for my birthday, there I hiked like Carron Hill and stuff. So this is kind of my
nice one.
What I like to do, get out into away from the city and see nature and stuff. And then I'm a gamer as well. I do a bit of reading as well, but not as much anymore. I'm stuck on the TikTok as ruined my attention.
Oh,
destroyed my attention, man.
It's real days. Yeah. Even though we're going to be trying to get on the day.
Yeah, no,
it's really hard.
Everything. I can't if I go to clean my teeth and I haven't got my phone with me. Yeah, I'm going back in. I can't. 30 seconds of my own mind is too much. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's killed me.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, so 5 years. So basically, like that, I'm fighting on Cage Warriors, for a reason. I think they're European. They're Europe's biggest promotion.
Deadly.
And you just see they have that surefire progression to the UFC. Yeah. Like we see time and time again. Yeah. Lads that win the belts on Cage Warriors, they go to the UFC. It happens constantly. So that's my mission. So in 5 years, I'll hopefully be in the UFC. I'll hopefully have
a few fights left in that contract.
I do. I have 4 fights left. Yeah. Now, like I say, it's got delayed. Like I would have been
still there though.
Yeah, I would have been 3 fights in. We were supposed to fight in April.
You had a plan. You were supposed to go in July, and then
I was supposed to go in. I went in. I fought in April, and then I was supposed to fight in October. But a week out, they pulled me out due to a medical thing they found. And then I had to wait now another 6 months while they've been testing me and doing all these kind of things. So I missed another opportunity in Ireland there. They fought in Ireland 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So
itching to go back in now.
So I missed kind of 2 shows. I would have been another 2 fights in. I would have been hopefully 4 now at this stage. But look, aside from that, I'm still only 25, so I'm just going to go back in as soon as I can, get back to where the momentum I was on.
That's what you're doing this 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally 10 years. So I'll pick up the next 4 fights that I have. Hopefully they'll renew my contract if the time runs out, because there is a time on it as well as fights. Yeah. And then I'll keep fighting there. Hopefully fight for a belt and move on to the UFC. That's my goal.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
100%. I'd say you can do that now, but right. So that's answering my question. You're just waiting then to get the all clear, because the last question was, have you fighting coming up soon?
Yeah.
So that's the waiting.
Yeah, basically, like the matchmaker for Cage Warriors was saying to me, like, when I was talking to him last, like that he doesn't want to be matching me if I'm not cleared.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because last time I was cleared, I thought I was cleared because I didn't know I had this issue, but then it came up that I needed to do this, so we knew it was only a bit of time until I could be cleared again, whether I needed to do surgery for it or not and all. So basically, I without jinxing it or like whatever, looks like I'm nearly going to get clear again. So I'll be on to him and my management team showtime as soon as that's good to go, and then I'll be getting into a fight camp, and then hopefully fighting. So like the one that's in my mind, if I was just to pick a date, as far as I know, there's an October Cage Warriors card. As far as I know, that's the plan in Dublin again.
Deadly.
So that'll be my goal at the moment.
That's
like, it can possibly even be earlier if things change or something changes. Like maybe Cage Warriors isn't on a thing, and I'll take another fight over in England or something.
Yeah.
But that would be like my without like setting a date completely. That would be a good goal. October. Yeah, October.
And earlier than that as a bonus.
But hopefully I'm fully ready, camp cleared, and have an opponent and all, and everything's going great. And I'm October, Ireland, and then 3-0. That's it.
Well, God help them. If you're at the minute for that long, God help them. You get your hands on them.
No, I've been like I haven't been training. No, I haven't been fighting, but I've been training. So I've done 4 grappling competitions, in that time as well, just like to
keep that fresh,
stay fresh, keep improving what I can do, because I'm not while I was out, I was on blood thinners, right. So I can't do headshots around. So I can still grapple. So I couldn't even do headshots or fight. So I've been focusing a lot on grappling, and the other thing I've really been focusing on is strength and conditioning, like I was saying here. I feel good, I feel big, strong.
Same with Keto, do you?
We've been flat out, we've both been flat out. Like he's fighting 66 now, he was always planning on doing 61, he's doing 66 in this fight. But he might move down as well, same as myself.
Yeah, see how we get on.
So me and him are basically doing the same thing. He has a fight booked, I'm hoping to have a fight booked soon, but it's great that like we've got each other to try and bounce off, and then we've got other lads coming up like that will be pro within the next year or two as well. So Jake's training as much off, even my sister as well will be pro in the next year or two. She just needs a few more fights. Yeah, she's not the biggest talker, so maybe she wouldn't be. She's
you should sip or something like that.
Yeah, so actually help her out. Yeah, but she's killed as well. And then you've got other lads like Jordan and Ross. They were on the cusp of going pro there last year, so we need to see how they will take this year
and jump in,
and they'll look to go pro. And
you good to have a good stable of
that's pros. We had Trev should already be pro. He opponent pulled out.
I remember that.
So he's still ready to go.
What was his name?
Dennis Perry was supposed to fight on Cage Legacy, so he missed out.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, about months ago. So he's like still training away there. Like
talking to Trevor going to jump.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he should. He's grand. You know him. He's been taught fucking
tell your man.
Yeah, tell him
literally.
Like, yeah. So get him on, and he'll be pro as well. Sure, he technically is already. Yeah. He was signed to a pro fight in about a week or so, fell out. So he's like that. We're gonna have a stable of pros now, and we deal basically soon. And we've got this big amateur and novice team coming up. Lads who just competed in the first competition there at the weekend. That will be doing amateur, and then 2, 3, 4 years down the line, they'll be looking to go pro as well. Now that we have like a trajectory, like a route, we're forging it. Like me and Keith Trev at the moment. So
deadly.
It's going great. Yeah,
that's savage. Yeah. Fair play to you, Alex. Where can people find you and follow you?
So the Instagram is just Alexander O'Sullivan.
CMAC
MMA. I run that page as well, so it's another way to find. But I don't talk as much from that. I'm not as much. But that's the business page or the club page, CMAC MMA. That's basically it. I don't have a TikTok, or at least I don't have one that posts.
Yeah. Scroll.
This is just my reposts are too questionable to like. Yeah, I want you to see. This is just for me and close friends, like
Well, that's the job anyway. So like this, share this, follow Alex, follow CMAC, and spread the word. We will be back next week with another person on. So thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Alex, fair balls.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.